Alabama on Saturday for a 6:30 Central kickoff on ABC. To ask any questions for Coach Wilson, please use the raise hand function. And Coach, while we wait on any questions, if you could take a moment to comment on your team as you prepare for this week's game at Alabama.
Yes, sir, we'll do. Preparation has been steady. A tremendous opportunity before us against a very quality opponent in Alabama. Tall task, but I think our team will be up for it. The presentation and preparation indicates that we're eager to go play, to better ourselves from our last outing. And so one day at a time, growing our football team up, to go to Tuscaloosa in a hostile environment and to play to the best of our ability is our charge.
All right, Coach, we'll begin with Cookie Riley of The Advocate.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Cookie.
I was wondering why you decided to bring back the drum.
Yeah, so, it's something I learned years ago from Pete Carroll, and over the years have continued to carry with us since probably 2005. And it was introduced to me, and I grew very fond of it. It representing the drum, being the heartbeat of the football team, and making clear understanding and distinction that when the football goes into play, the game starts. At the end of the game, the referee will hoist the ball above his shoulders, indicating the game is over. There's no life left in the game. And so for our special teams unit, they breathe life into the game. And so being a tone setter, whether it's the kickoff return team, the kickoff coverage team, is pivotal to us to be able to start fast and breathe life into the game. And so I wanted to bring that symbolism, if you will, of the heartbeat, so we could charge our special team, we could charge our team, that when the ball goes in play, life has been injected into us. And we use the drum to be symbolic of that as we play it.
And Coach, just an injury update. How is Carius Kern and Whit Weeks heading into this week's game?
Carius will have a chance. I think his progress has been a steady one. He's played more and more in each one of the practices. And so I'm optimistic that he'll have an opportunity to be able to play for us. With Weeks, not as much. I think he's probably more doubtful at this time, considering today. We'll see in today's practice how he looks. So we're hopeful, but I'm not quite sure with, but I think Carius Kern is trending in the right direction.
Next will be Joe Gaither of Bama Central.
Good morning, Coach. Thanks for your time. I'm wondering if you can give us a kind of a scouting report, what you see in Ty Simpson's game, the strengths and weaknesses as you guys prepare for this weekend's game. Thank you.
Yeah, the director of their team, he orchestrates it. I think he can make every throw. He's accurate at every level. I think he does an outstanding job of reading defense, throws into windows with great anticipation, but also knows how to throw receivers open. You lose sight of the athlete that he is, because he can tuck it when need be to gain yardage for his football team. A lot of respect and admiration for his style of play and how he has led their football team.
Next will be Michael Cobble of WVRZ.
Hey, good morning, Frank.
Hey, Michael.
Just wondering, through the years, your relationship with Verge Osbury, now that he has been named permanent athletic director, what has that been like, and what is your anticipation, working forward, going together?
a lot of admiration, a lot of respect for Virg Osbury. I think he is detailed. I think he's professional. I think he has a view holistically of what it takes to run an athletic program. And he's done due diligence. He's put in the work. I think it's a position that he has earned over the years. Very happy for him right now. We're still waiting on the formal announcement. So looking forward to his press conference so he can officially be named. Although the reports are indicating it, I'm ecstatic for him. I think he will do an outstanding job in leading the LSU athletic program in the right direction. Continue to lead it in the right direction.
And then just following up on that Ty Simpson question, knowing what you just said, how has Jake and Corey's group, how have you seen them maybe grow throughout the course of this season and be prepared for a moment like this?
Yeah, I think we have guys back there that'll compete. I think we have guys that have speed. I think we have guys that have length and understanding. They've been trained well. I think in the back end, when you look at the development from the corner position with Corey or the development with the safety position with Jake, those guys complement each other well. In the back end, they communicate effectively. We'll need that, and we'll need all of them to go to face such a quality passing threat that Alabama presents for us. But I'm confident they've practiced well and they've seen what has been shown. Certainly, it comes down to when you get out there, whether it's things they have done already or it's a nuance or something new, to be able to adjust to it. Or when you're in that position and you're out of ideal position, how do you recover and still make a play on the ball when it's not an ideal call per se? The improvisation on the field to adjust will be critical for us. But I like us in the back end. I like our ability to contest passes and to match up with them.
Thanks, Frank.
You're welcome, Michael.
Next will be Wilson Alexander, the Advocate.
Hey, good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Wilson.
To follow up on Witt, are y'all good? Are you going to try to get him on the practice field? Is he at a point where he can really try to do that? Or is he today still is that kind of uncertain if he would even be able to put that kind of weight on the ankle and all that?
No, he can put weight on it. He can straight line run. He'll be on the practice field, but the game isn't just linear. Our sport is one of start and stop and changing directions, awkward position, bodies falling on you, acceleration, deceleration, jump, come down, compound, those things. And so that's the true test. If you walked out today, you just asked him to run, he could do that. Mm-hmm. And so we have to put him in the situations to gauge his pain tolerance to see if he could. And he has a high threshold for pain tolerance. But you just don't know because it's not just muscles that are in there. Sometimes it's nerves and those other things that can be annoying, if you will, or sharp pains. And so we'll just see. We'll see if that subsides and allow him to be at his best.
And then the players were mentioning yesterday the 9-on-7 drill. Was that what you were referring to Monday when you talked about inside run with Coach Baker wanting to see some of that? And how do you think all that went?
I thought it went well. That's exactly what we're talking about in respect to where we're at in the season. It's not tackle football to the ground, but it's sincere contact where you take your face mask and you press it upon your opponent and you thud him up and you let him run. And in the trenches, it's a combat zone all the time. And so the physicality and the toughness of your team, your DNA is at times in that portion of the game. And so we match each other, offense and defense respectively, with the ability to try to gouge for big runs and ability to try to fit to not allow that to happen, run fit to not allow that to happen. And so I thought it was spirited. I thought our team really got after it, and it kind of lit a fire. They were asking for more, but you have to control those settings naturally, and we did so. But to see our team salivate and want to compete and want redemption if one or the other got the better was certainly rewarding for us.
Thank you.
Coach, we'll finish you up real quick with Chuck Doucette of WAFB.
Hey, Coach. Good morning.
Hey, John.
Just following up on a question from Monday, how has the preparation gone at quarterback, and should Michael Van Buren be prepared to maybe play some more meaningful action than in games past?
Yep. Practice has gone well. Michael have taken more snaps than he usually has. Again, I'll reiterate, Garrett is our starter. He will take to the field. He will get every opportunity to do the things that we think he can do to help our football team. And there'll be opportunities that'll arise in the game that may present itself that Michael will have opportunity as well. He's practiced really well. He understands that any moment he can be called into action. As we continue the game plan on this Wednesday, there are pieces in it as you work the areas of the field from coming out to freewheeling zone to red zone all the way down to goal line and short yards in between. Exactly where that'll fit, we have to figure that out, and it'll require all of this week to know exactly and be poignant where we'll use him best for our team.
And if I could sneak one more in, just your memories of LSU and Alabama on the field, in particular when you coached with Les Miles, the amount of talent on both sides of the ball, in particular 2011. Is it just harder to stockpile that amount of talent in today's NIL transfer portal?
Yeah, man, I remember one time you guys, meaning media, did a piece, whether it was the 19 game that was a plethora of NFL players, but certainly what at that time was billed at the Millennium game that down in Baton Rouge, in Tuscaloosa, I think 3-6, 6-9, whatever the score was, with an embarrassment of riches of talent, of first rounders, second rounders on both teams respectively. I think it's hard because there's so much parity in today's football. But I do think LSU and Alabama possess some of the more talented teams in the country, in the conference. And I think it's a game that fits the billing. If you're asking, does it match that 11 and 19 teams that competed against each other in national championship? That'd be tough to say. I don't think many teams can, outside of the old school Miami and USC teams and maybe a Texas here or there. But I think it's for the billing and it's for great entertainment of two teams that are talented and that are well coached, that'll compete at a high level.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you, guys.